My name is Anjali. Welcome to the free online course in English Grammar by Live and Learn. I hope you enjoy this lesson and I hope you find it useful. If you do, please like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this lesson with anybody that you know who might also be interested in improving their English by learning English grammar. Thank you. Let's move on to the lesson. Live and Learn free online course in English grammar. Lesson 25. Verbs, Part 12. Active voice and passive voice. Active and passive voice. 1. When a verb is in the active voice, it means that the person or thing that the verb is describing is doing something. The subject of the verb acts. 2. When a verb is in the passive voice, it means that the person or thing that the verb is describing is having something done to them. The subject of the verb is acted upon. 3. When you convert a sentence to the passive voice, the subject of the sentence in the active voice becomes the object in the passive voice, and the object of the sentence in the active voice becomes the subject of the sentence in the passive voice. That is the rule. 4. The passive infinitive of a verb is the infinitive to be, followed by the past participle of the verb. Examples. The passive infinitive of to love is to be loved. The passive infinitive of to give is to be given. Examples of active voice and passive voice. The dog chases the cat. Active voice. The dog is the subject and the cat is the object. The cat is being chased by the dog. Passive voice. The cat has become the subject and the dog has become the object. Hari gave Sitali a gift. This sentence is in the active voice. The subject, Hari, is being emphasized. Sitali is the indirect object of the sentence. The direct object is give. The verb gave is transitive. Sitali was given a gift by Hari. This sentence is in the passive voice. Sitali is now the subject of the sentence. The direct object is gift. Hari is now the indirect object of the sentence. The verb was given is transitive. A gift was given to Sitali by Hari. This sentence is in the passive voice. The subject of the sentence is gift. Sitali is the indirect object of the sentence. Hari is the direct object of the sentence. The verb was given is transitive. When to use the active voice. The active voice is used when we want to make the person or thing that the verb refers to stand out, and when we want to emphasize that they are the ones acting. It is used in speech and writing when we want to give a dynamic impression. Example. Several ministers have condemned this violation of human rights. When to use the passive voice. The passive voice is generally used when we want to give a more objective impression, or when we want to emphasize the person or thing in a sentence that is being acted upon by the subject. It is often used in bureaucratic or official writing, or in situations where the person or thing that is being referred to by the verb has to be shown as being detached from the action or the people who are acting. Example: this violation of human rights has been condemned by several ministers. Verb tenses used in the passive voice. You will have noticed that when an active voice sentence is converted to a passive voice sentence, the verb usually changes. The main verb in a passive voice sentence always contains the past participle of that verb, and the form of the auxiliary verb to be is changed to make the appropriate tense. Examples: tense, simple present, active voice, Rishi writes books. Passive voice, books are written by Rishi. Tense, present continuous or progressive. Active voice, Rishi is writing a new book. Passive voice, a new book is being written by Rishi. Tense, present perfect. Active voice, Rishi has written some books. Passive voice, some books have been written by Rishi. Tense, simple past. Active voice, Rishi wrote a book. Passive voice, a book was written by Rishi. Tense, past continuous or progressive. Active voice, Rishi was writing a book. Passive voice, a book was being written by Rishi. Tense, past perfect. Active voice, Rishi had completed the book by the end of June. Passive voice, the book had been completed by Rishi at the end of June. Tense, simple future. Active voice, Rishi will write a book on politics. Passive voice, a book on politics will be written by Rishi. Simple future, going to. Active voice, Rishi is going to write a book on politics. Passive voice, a book on politics is going to be written by Rishi. Tense, simple future, be to. Note, in the be to form, the past participle of the verb is also preceded by to be. Active voice, Rishi is to write a book on politics. Passive voice, a book on politics is to be written by Rishi. Tense, future perfect. Active voice, Rishi will have written the book on politics by the end of the year. Passive voice, the book on politics will have been written by Rishi by the end of the year. This version sounds a little clumsy, so it can be changed as follows. Rishi's book on politics will have been written by the end of the year. The passive voice is not used in the following tenses: present perfect continuous or progressive, past perfect continuous or progressive, future continuous or progressive, future perfect continuous or progressive. If these tenses were used for the passive voice, there would have to be two forms of the verb to be together, which does not make grammatical sense. Example of incorrect usage of the past perfect continuous or progressive tense. Rishi had been writing a book for months. Active voice. A book had been being written by Rishi for months. Passive voice. Incorrect. As you can see, the passive voice sentence is confusing because of the two forms of the auxiliary verb to be, i.e. being. That is why it is better not to use the above 4 tenses to make passive voice sentences in normal or business writing. Well done! You have completed this lesson. If you enjoyed the lesson and you found it useful, please do like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you know anyone who is also interested in improving their command of English by learning English grammar, please share this video lesson with them. If you would like to buy the Live and Learn English Grammar textbook, you can buy it as an ebook or as a paperback from the Amazon website that serves your country of residence. There are some links in the description box below the video. The book does go deeper into aspects of grammar, and it also contains exercises with answers so you can monitor your own progress. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.